All right, you're on.
Okay. It's bound to be good. I don't know if my voice will be on, Darren, so we'll be right here. Read who you've got and where we're at and where we're going.
We're at Kingsbury Memorial Manor, and we're fixing to go up to Iroquois and see some of the old places where Grandpa and Grandma first lived.
I guess so. Okay, we're at the Iroquois Cemetery on July 5th, 1989. Dad, Betty, Deb, Amy Jo, Darren, and Velma. This is Dad's brother, Ralph Sapp. If you want to go ahead and film it, Darren, and then you can, I'll take it and you can look.
Can't film now. Where's the next one? Over here?
Right over this way.
Okay. I see it.
This is Ralph and Ruth's daughters.
I think I'll be buried at Oldham, but then Albert is buried here at Iroquois, and then I got the oldest brother is buried at Plainfield, Indiana, and then my sister is Carthage, Missouri, where she's buried. And I don't.
Uncle Tom and Uncle John. Where
Uncle John,
Where
Uncle
Uncle
John
Tom?
Greenfield, Indiana.
Where Uncle Tom and Uncle John?
Uncle Tom, oh. I think I got 3 brothers buried there at Greenfield, Indiana.
Is Sherman there too?
No, he's at Plainfield, Indiana.
Oh, he's the one.
Grandpa, where's your mother and father buried at?
My mother buried in Newmarket, Kentucky, and my dad's buried in Fountain, Indiana. So they're pretty well scattered out.
This was Ray's first wife. Their children were Gail, Janice, and Darwin. That's enough. Okay, this is the Saubel family plot in the cemetery of Iroquois. We've got our grandpa and grandma, Saubel. No, Ray's grandpa and grandma. George Saubel, George Washington Saubel, and Sarah B. Saubel. And the thing I remember about her was she was a big woman. She was just, I don't remember the great-grandpa, but I do remember the great-grandma. They lived down by the railroad tracks in the west part of Iroquois in a brown house. This is Uncle Rube, the great-uncle of ours. It's a great uncle.
Stand back with me.
Verna.
Okay.
Was he the youngest in the family, or when did he come along? I don't remember that either. No, I don't know if I remember. I think Uncle Bert was. I don't know. I didn't remember him. Okay, so George and Sarah were the parents of Amos Saubel, our grandfather, who married Grace Fowler. And her mother was Jenny Massey. Dale Saubel is the son of Amos and Grace Saubel. Two and 3/4 west of Iroquois, at the place where we lived when tornadoes went through and took all our buildings down. We're now going to walk on over where the buildings used to be. Well, Because I remember that Grandpa Tom Sapp and Dad, and I don't know if there was somebody else with them or not. They had gone apparently to Sinai. And then I thought they had kind of looked around Oldham, because Dad was kind of thinking maybe of moving down there. And they were gone for the day. So Mom and us kids had gone to Papa and Danny's. They lived a few miles north. And then we had this tornado, a storm came up. And anyway, it blew all the buildings but one down. And we stayed up there all night then, because we could see that, I guess Mom looked out and said she could see it's like there was something wrong. And the neighbors had come over, and they thought we were home and we'd been in the basement, so they chopped a hole in the floor to see if there was anybody in there, and there wasn't. And so we came down the next day, and next morning, and put things over. Everything was a mess. You take over, Velma.
The thing I really remember was that big house was picked up and jammed down in the basement. And there were a lot of sightseers came from all over. And young people could walk, well, anybody, but there were young people walking from the ground right up into the upstairs, and it was slanted, so they would slide down, and they were screaming and hollering, laughing. They were having a great time, and it was a sick feeling to me, and I'm sure the rest of us, to have people doing that in our home.
And one thing I remember about our pony Jack, I believe he was tied in the barn, and the barn blew down around him. And when he didn't get hurt, when they untied him, and he just ran like crazy over to Firth Theophilus. They lived across the field. And then our dog Joker was in that it was like a little wash house, a lot of ways from the big house. And he had been in there. He got out okay. But he was always scared of storms after that. You'd hear a rumble.
Go.
Now we're southwest of Iroquois, where the colony is now, where Roger, Betty, and I went to school the first years of our days. I guess it's probably just bridge, some such thing as that. One day we were in here, and Mom brought a bird, really different bird, and it got loose in the schoolhouse and was flying around, and everybody looking up at it, and mine was taking for it, and after that we go to work.
I was born here December 2nd, 1935. The taller part of the house was all that was there. Then the soft part has been added on. I don't remember much about being born here even.
We also were living here when Dorothy and Buzz was born. Dorothy wasn't born in this house, and I can't remember about Buzz.
Velma, when was that Dorothy and Buzz born? What day?
Oh, Dorothy was born June 9th. What year were you born? 35? Was she born in 33?
She's 5 years older. She's 5 years younger than I am. She must have been born in 33, and then Buzz in 34, and you in 35.
ever acted like you lived here, that don't be hard. But I was. But I seen too many storms.
What happened in this granary, Dad, with the cattle?
Well, I had the grasshopper bait back in there, and I thought I had the door shut good enough so enough could get in there. But the cattle got the door open one day and got in there, and I lost 3 head. And I didn't use the milk for a week. So somehow in there, they killed the kid. So that's what happened. Grasshopper. The cattle got in grasshopper. I'm the only one that I know of that ever had any hard luck like that. I'm sure that I had it fixed so they couldn't get in. The trainer was on.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born here and this place October 16th, 1928. This is all
Data head is kind of a slab of cement that's approximately where the house is, somewhere in there. And to the south of it, there's quite a few rocks, and I think that's where the barn sat. I sat in cactus down south in this pasture one time when Roger and I went down to get the cows. Good. My great-grandpa and grandma saw them. That's because we're playing out in the yard. And I looked up and I saw a train coming on down the railroad track. And I thought it was coming right out there. Scared. I went in the house and I was white as a ghost. I wanted to know what was wrong, and I don't know if I was too scared to even tell them. The other kids were out there too, and they came in, they were scared. We had an awful time that day. I'll never forget that. I think of that every time we come by here. Dorothy June was born here on June 9th, 1933. Our grandparents, Grace and Amos Sobel, lived here. We lived down on the Brandrup place at the time, and Mom came up here. Dad says this barn is the one that was here at that time. We're 4 miles north, 1 mile west, and 1 mile north of here, South Dakota. This place where I was born, this is what kind of a house I was born in.
When were you born? Get back here.
April 10th, 1926. We're going to blackmail him about that.
You have water or have second water?
Northwest of Iroquois, where Papa and Banny, Amos and Grace Sobel lived. Papa died in this house. The year will have to be figured out later because I don't remember. I guess all of us kids, I guess, kind of remember the place. Deb has some memories of it.
First, when we came to Papa's funeral, and they had his casket in the one room here in the house, and I can remember Dad and us littler kids, I suppose, sitting on the front or back steps, I don't know which, and I remember Dad said, well, we better go in and see Papa. It'll be the last time we ever see him. And that's all I remember of it.
A lot of years ago, our grandpa Sapp, Thomas, and some of Dad's brothers and his sister Grace had lived here. We're 2 miles east and 1 3/4 miles north of Iroquois. There aren't any buildings here, but Dad remembers that this is the place, and from what I've been told as to the quick north of the buildings and 1989. We are at the house 5 west and 1/2 miles south of Oldham. It's the place where Carol and Tub were born. Carol is walking up towards the house. To the west part of it, which was the kitchen when we lived there.
Okay.
You would have to bring that up, wouldn't you?
This house where my dad Daryl was born. He was born on June 15th. Is that right? 1940. 40.
And I was also born in this house on July 22nd, 1939, so everybody knows what my birthday's going to be this month.
I'm just checking it.
No, they take this.
22nd?
I don't let the door across here.
See, this one's going to step on down.
I don't want to there filming here because the rings
No, in there's a room.
The kitchen, when we lived here, we used in the summertime. More in the wintertime,
You're not
we
coming in?
moved this, used this as a kitchen, which was the dining room during the summertime. I'm going too fast. This is the living room. We had a couple of beds in here most of the time, and us kids would sleep in here, especially in the wintertime when it was cold and we were trying to keep warm. This was a bedroom that we used in the summertime. We didn't use it too much in the wintertime because it was so cold. But Betty and I quite often had this bedroom. One time after dark, I went outside and went to this window and scratched on the screen and scared Betty. I should have known better. The steps going upstairs, Darren is going up. He's taking it one at a time to be sure that they're solid. He made it! He's holding Josie up so she can see the baby birds in the nest. They must be barn swallows. He's looking into the attic room. I don't know what's in there. Any ghosts, Darren?
No, nothing.
This is the bedroom in which Carol and Tub were born. Darren is standing there instead of his dad. Josie Ann is in there too.
Now look, my dad.
The bed was over against the wall where they're at. The head of the bed was up here on this wall. And there were a few dressers in here, I remember that.
One's
Yeah,
still
looks like
here.
you're still here.
Still some
Yeah,
dressers
shoes still
here.
here and some shelves up there.
I'm sure that they'll... This is the basement way. Darren and Deb went down there, but they came out before I could get out here to film them. We used to keep cream and eggs and things like that down there. Both are coming out of the house now. We came out the kitchen door. I'm looking north. This is the granary that was here. I can remember to put grain up in there, we would have horses on a rod that stuck out that ran the elevator. Now I'm looking west, going towards the south. The barn and corn crib were out in that area. This is the lilac bushes on the east side of the house. Carol is going up towards, there used to be an open porch there. Darren standing on a humongous cow pie, doing his famous
Cow pie dance.
Josie, Daylin. Got quite a crew here.
The motley crew.
In case I goofed earlier, that's Darren, Daylin, Linda, Josie, Carol, Amy Jo, and Deb. This is Velma. We're at the house 5 west and 1/2 south of Oldham, where Carol and Tub were born. We've been inside the house and hopefully got some good pictures. This is the house that Dad bought over in Esmond, South Dakota, and had moved here. I think it cost about $500 to have it moved here. I can't remember dates and didn't have time to look them up. They enclosed the front porch and put a porch on the west end. The original house that was here is used for a granary now. Darren will eventually film that.
Everybody at college does that for me. And I come home and hey, I don't mind when I read
Used to sit right here west of the windmill, I think. And then when they cut the house in half, they moved the east half of the house over there, and then we moved the granary over there and then built between them. And the old chicken coop out there is the west half of the house. It was the kitchen of the house.
The barn was here. I think Dad built onto the west side of the barn.
Yeah, he built a milk barn. Milk part of it.
And I don't know about the calf shed down there. What we used for calf shed, Dad used for a hog house, didn't he?
Yeah, hog house, and we used it for sheep later.
Was that there?
Well, I think, yeah, that was there. And I'm not sure if he used it for a hog house. He probably did at first. Then he used to have the hogs in the north part of the barn, and we used that for sheep.
Maybe that was
And
it.
we used it for steers. We had some, we were feeding steers one winter, and we used it for them.
I don't know if you can see Lake Thompson distance to the west. It was a dry lake for many years. And about 3 years ago it started flooding. Came in close to the west side of the barn, and behind the barn. Farther south it went all across the pasture and into the field south of the house. Flooded pastures, hayland. Getting close to 18 years ago, the fall of 1972, Dad sold the farm to Ronnie and I, and we moved here in February of 1973. The improvements we made were to paint, but these outbuildings don't look like it now because it's been that long. About 3 years ago, 2 maybe, when the land flooded, Ronnie retired and we quit farming because we didn't have pasture for our cattle or anything. And so we rent the land out now. The lake has gone down some this last year, but did not give us much farmland, and it's not good for much. It's so soured. We have a garden south of the house, which Dad always had a big garden there. The folks had a big garden. They raised a lot. They had a big garden just after they retired and before they moved into Oldham. They bought the former George Howe house and moved in there. Ronnie and I have continued to have a big garden until this year. We haven't had the time. It's just both working. I don't know if this is the original windmill.
I think it is, yeah.
We haven't used it for quite a few years because it needs, I don't know if it just needs a sand point or what, but we put real water in here, so we have not done that. The supply tank that's out there by it, underground cement supply tank, did you help dig for that, Deb? I know Buzz tells that he helped dig for it.
We have all the sewer line, all the sewer line, and everything from the house out in the south end of the house.
Did you dig for the cistern, or was that there?
I don't remember doing it. I don't remember if it was there or not even. They may have put that there when they dug the basement for the house.
I don't know either, but you know, I'll bet it was already there because under the floor of that porch, the pipes run over to it. and some of them had rusted out. We found out what our problem was with water leaking into the side of the basement. Johnny just put a new floor in that this last year. I guess he can't get the door open and he has to go pretty bad. He'll have to work a little harder. It sets northwest of the house. We never use it, of course.
I can get it open.
Okay, Darren can't get it open because so he'll just have to go out behind a tree, I guess. He wasn't even going behind the tree.
I'm not bashful.
Says he's not bashful.
And I'm truly sorry I couldn't make it last. Walked away the wind blows, dry the tears I've cried, hoping for you, darling, to be here by my side. I gotta do some thinking of where
You can see it move up and go on the couch. Sam and George are talking hands.
wipe away the tears. I remember, darling, when you first came to me. All the air was sweet then, and all our time was free. But like the leaves that withered, our hearts fell away. I think they'll just go out alone, must lose away.
Wishing you could have gotten when Grandpa was dancing.
Walked away the wind blows, dry the tears I've cried, hoping for you, darling, to be here by my side. I gotta do some thinking, where to go from here. Walked away the wind blows, wipe away the tears. Wipe away the wind blows, wipe away the tears.
Get out of the way so you can see
Great. Well, third person. My girlfriend was on the she brought hers. I asked her. She was going to come up here on Thanksgiving.
We're going to do one of the newer ones. If you've been listening to the radio, you've probably heard this. It's Hank Williams Jr. got it now called Tears of the Heart.
They're gonna. Yeah, right here. Get me again. That's enough.
The camera.
No, don't wear it out. He's wearing it out.
Yeah. Keep
I'll
talking.
get Joanne.
Oh, no, thanks. Get Lauren. He loves it.
Yeah, get the good looking ones. Don't get him.
Don't do it.
There's a tear in my fear, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are my only life. Last night I walked the floor, and the night before, you are all my only mind. It's been my life is true, but I'm so lost. Lord, I've tried, but these tears I can't hide. You are all my only mind.
The one in the green shirt is Tub, Dad, Sonny, and Buzz. Now be quiet.
I'm Sonny. That's Sonny. I'm the brightest.
Till it's come true.
Bubbles, Mom, Dad, and Carol.
Excuse me.
That's right, move.
Maybe they should.
Talk to him, Janelle. Say something. My wife's like watching silence.
Say something. Something profound, like the goofy look guy. Sitting there going like this.
Of course, Aubrey's still.
Here, wait a second.
Well, there's been 2 nights on the now.
Go on up. Come on, let's get you some clothes to change.
I don't know, how tomorrow will
You have to wave to him now.
Well, that must be a little
He's got the camera on. There you go.
Yeah, last week I wanted to go because it was late.
Well, yeah, something, you know.
Bring me a disc
There we got the two-handed wave.
You're just no help at all. I got on that the other day.
Every time Lyle tries to call him, find out who he is.
Wait, both hands and both feet.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he listened to it before or what.
Just a gust, you're mostly up there, I'm sure.
Hey, Kurt! Kurt!
Okay. Ronnie, your second good. I couldn't find that to start with. I couldn't find it.
Are you recording?
Yeah, you can go fly a kite.
Well, it was clean, but you got on. Is it hard or you bad? Need to go up. The wind blew that one.
From a nice day in a boardwalk park.
Oh, Grant, come on over here. What's the matter? Was it somebody else's turn? Huh? Was it somebody else's turn? Where's it?
Double?
I don't know if that one. They can have either one of those they want. I have two. I can either take the black one or the colored one.
Good landing, Aubrey.
Missed it a mile.
Just a bit outside. Just a bit outside. Whoa, lucky shot.
Oh, come on, that wasn't luck.
Just a bit outside.
Now the other.
Whoa.
I'm gonna top
Another lucky shot.
Oh, offside.
Swing and a miss.
You got your camcorder here too.
Yeah, what I got there, Sammy?
That's Sam.
You went so fast, I lost it.
Here, Sam. Can you go back up and hold it? Yeah, you and Jordan stand together. There you go.
Yeah, Sammy. How old is Sammy?
Just about 2.5. Today.
looking at me.
Oh, that's just what you think. This is Lauren and Betty, and I thought Dick was right there beside him, wasn't he? Yeah. Well, you can... Oh, I already...
What are you doing here?
Oh, you just guessed. Wally and Betty Brown. Betty, why don't I turn around? I can't get Betty to turn around here.
Friends of Dad's for many, 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 many years. Hey, Tub. Tub. Tub.
That Mrs. Wire, then, that's Dale's mother.
Yes.
There, now she's got there now.
Okay, the one in the green shirt is my brother Daryl from Texas, and it's Dad, and Roger from California, and Alan from Michigan.
Use their nicknames?
And Dad's, oh, their nicknames? Okay.
We never call
the
them
one
by
in the
their
green
real
shirt is Tub, Dad, Sonny, and Buzz.
Okay. Okay, all right.
Now, before
Hand out the 18 and Grandpa. Take me back to yesterday, the line between wrong and right.
Here we go.
Everything is changing fast. They call it progress, but I just don't know. And Grandpa, take me back into the past, paint me a picture of long ago. If lovers really fall in love today, stand beside each other, come what may. The promise really tell me about the good old
This is home, you know.
Happy birthday to you.
Family, many of whom had safety as they came many miles. We thank you for that. We thank you for the privilege of being able to meet together here at this special time. We thank you for the many happy birthdays that he's had. And we pray that he'd have many happy more. We thank you for the food that we're about to partake of. We ask these things and give you all the praise. In Jesus' name, amen.
What's the matter, Lyle? It's coffee, isn't it?
Good coffee. Didn't like that at all when I told her to go out. She liked to stay down there? She just figured she should be there. Yeah, I figured I should try.
Thank you.
Better turn some more.
Here's Jim's.
Oh, come on, let's put ours together, huh?
Here, Jim.
Imagine.
Oops.
Right there, honey. The green one's right in front of you. Ask Josie if that's the one.
Nathaniel,
Right in front of you.
It's yours. That one right there.
Yours.
That one. Here, Ben. Right here. Here's something else, too. There. That's yours.
Ben, here's another one for you.
Mom, don't you eat things?
I always love doing that. It's so much fun. Linda O. Linda J.
Don't give the score.
Here's another small one.
I and Delvin do that on a regular basis. We do it almost every year.
Sam, did you know you have another one? What?
Oh, okay.
No, that's mine?
Yep.
What's yours too? Where's mine? Do I got more?
Here, if anybody wants to go on that.
Where's my other one? Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you.
Okay. What other songs do you know?
Thank you, sweet boys.
Smarty moose, yuck, that's me.
What other song do you always sing?
Crunch.
We got Run Over My Reindeer.
You can say Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Walking around the house. You can believe After me, Grandpa, we Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Walking home from our house, Christmas Eve. You can sing the Santa. After me, Grandpa, we.
Oh, you boys. Your grandma's sweethearts.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
Are you silly? Are you a silly boy? Are you grandma silly boy? Oh, you boys. Your grandma's sweethearts.
Now what?
Get open! Open!